Dateline, New York, Thursday, 31 July. Former Senator, Vice President, and hilariously failed presidential nominee Kamala Harris, the California cackler to her friends, returned to the public stage this week to pimp a book that she claims to have written about her hilariously failed presidential campaign. And where did she choose to make her big triumphant return? Well, she went to a show that's already been canceled. And there's something about that seems rather highly fitting somehow, because it's just like we talked about last week. When a Democrat office holder, or former office holder, as the case may be, needs a nice, loving foot massage and a sympathetic book pimping platform, where is the first place they run? They run to Steve Colbert's big, comfy couch. But here's the thing that caught this reporter's attention. Normally, when a failed Democrat candidate has a book to pimp that nobody in their right mind would ever want to read, they make the rounds of all three of the late-night network shows. They don't just do Steve Colbert, but they also go and see the Jimmys, too. Your Jimmy Fallon and your Jimmy Kimmel. But the Colbert Show, that was the only place where we saw the California cackler this week, which begs the question, when her people were calling around to make it known that she was available to be interviewed, was the Colbert Show the only one that called back? Did the Jimmys both say, nah, I don't think I've got much of an appetite for Kamala word salad right now. I think I already ate my fill last year. Did they shunt her off on the guy whose show already got canceled? And speaking of Kamala's book, I'm guessing it won't contain the answer to the only question that really matters. You managed to blunder your way into the vice presidency just because Clyburn told Biden that his endorsement was conditional on having a black woman on the ticket. Then you had 4 full years in that role, during which it was perfectly obvious to everyone that Biden was a half-melted wax mannequin who was not going to be the nominee in 2024, meaning the likelihood was fairly high that you were going to be. And did you use all that time, any of that time, to improve your communication skills, to cultivate a more likable personal manner, or to better familiarize yourself with the issues facing the country? You did not. You were just as much of a clueless, embarrassing buffoon on the day you were anointed the nominee as you were on the day when you failed upward to the vice presidency. So just what exactly were you spending your days doing that whole time? I mean, aside from drinking enough vodka to drown a Russian infantry regiment, if the book confronts that topic, then by God, I will buy the damn thing.